Hey guys, Crowangel Gaming here, bringing you the latest mods for Fallout 4 on the PlayStation 4. If I could just take a quick channel moment just to ask if you could please give the video a like. I know some of you may be looking after different mods for different stuff. There will be no Creation Club mod video this week, live stream or other. Before I logged onto this just to do the latest mods, I had a quick look on there, and there isn't anything worthwhile making another video on there. In fact, to be brutally honest, it's exactly the same mods that I actually featured last week. They haven't updated it at all. I don't know whether this is because it's still new or because they're still processing a lot of the other mods in order to get them on there. But either way, there is no Creation Club mod review this week. What I'm going to do with that until they get into the process of uploading them on a regular basis and get to the point where there is something to review each and every single week, I'm only going to upload a Creation Club video whenever there is something new on there. Because basically it's an insult to your intelligence, it's a waste of your time to view, and I'm not just going to put a video out there just so I can get views and everything else when it's exactly a copy and paste from the previous video. The only thing that will be different is my description of the things, because I'd be just doing the same thing over again. So rather than not, like I said, rather than not insult your intelligence and just put a video out there just for the sake of it, I'm not going to do a Creation Club video this week again, because there is nothing actually new on there. It's completely not been changed whatsoever. That said, if people can please, like I said before, give this video a like. Please check out the other content that the channel is producing. We're finally starting to build a little bit of bot momentum now, so please keep this going. The channel does need your support. Without your support, the channel can't grow. So please check out the other videos as well. Give them a like if it's something that you're actually interested in, but most importantly, please just check out the other stuff as well. Otherwise the channel's not going to really go anywhere, and like I said before, and I've said in previous times, I want to do this as a profession now. I feel I may not have the presentation skills that a lot of other guys, that is the kind of stuff that I will work on as time goes along, and hopefully one day somewhere down that line, I'll have other guys who are just recently coming up, and they'll be saying I want to be like that guy kind of thing. But that's neither here nor there. I just want to basically do this, do it right, and do it well. So without your guys' help, I can't do that, unfortunately. So please like videos and at least give some of the other stuff on the channel a chance. That's all I ask. Just give the content give the content a view, give it a chance, and I'll be happy with that. Even if it's something that you're not particularly interested in, like GTA, or you might like Fallout but you might not like Skyrim. You might not like Agents of Mayhem, you might not like Ghost Recon, but please check out the videos. I try to record the best stuff out of the games. I don't just necessarily leave the gameplay on and just let it completely roll. I tend to pick and choose the best moments, so each of the videos that I put out there is usually something pretty interesting, or at least I hope it is. So please check out the other stuff and you'll be doing me a massive favour there. Right, moving on to today's mods videos. If you missed it last week, we did one of the side topics. We're going to be doing the latest mods this week, and then we'll be moving on to another one of the category type ones next week as well. So without further ado, moving on to the first mod, which is Clean and Smooth Settlements for Spectacle Island. We have seen different versions of this before, and this one is from the guy who's been putting out a lot of them, which is Oki 1682. He's done quite a lot. In fact, he's done pretty much every settlement there is so far. This one is for Spectacle Island. So this one, I think, I'm not entirely sure because we do cover a lot of mods, but I'm pretty sure his Spectacle Island one has been featured before, but because he's updated it, automatically, if you didn't already know, when someone updates a mod, it tends to get put back onto the latest categories. So that's why this one is probably featured again. Either way, this mod is a complete cleanup of Spectacle Island settlement located on the far east waters of Commonwealth. He's removed every bit of junk, trees, leaves, dead foliage, and everything in between, leaving a completely cleaned up and beautiful settlement, ready for design and use. Uh, Basically, all I can say about this is just it's a major overhaul to settlement, to the Spectacle Island. Saves you having to do a whole lot of work. By the looks of it, he has removed the house as well. So if you want to start on Spectacle Island and make it a little bit easier, the house has been removed by the looks of things on here, and he's just left basically the things that are essential. Uh, Looking at that screenshot as well, looks like the barn house has been left there still, possibly. I think that's the barn house. Oh no, it's not. It's just a improved jetty that I can see there in the distance. So yeah, most of the rubbish has been removed, including the oil tanker by the looks of it as well. So yeah, pretty good overhaul for that mod. Legendary difficulty. Yeah, another one that looks like it's been updated, hence why it's been put back into it. This mod removes the scaling and turn set exact values for incoming and outgoing damage. So basically, if you're finding it way too easy, this just makes it's all even it out, even if you're severely overpowered, hopefully. Although there have been quite a lot of other mods that tend to promise that but don't. Right, Bleak. Bleak, this mod changes the environment to a more harsh nuclear winter inspired setting. No more clear blue sky days, fog, rain, and snow are the norm in the Commonwealth now. Okay. One thing I will point out with that though, the whole point when they made Fallout 4 is they were tired of seeing grey skies all the time, so they decided to put in a bit of blue. I remember seeing that from the live streams that Bethesda actually did when the game was being said for the first time ever. Look, blue skies, you'll see a lot more consistent blue skies and so on. But if you prefer the bleakness, then that was for you. Woman edits, not a new mod again, but looks like he's actually updated it. Thanks for all the positive comments. Never expected that. Anyways, mod makes the woman in the game taller. Some are taller than others. The female children are included. He messed around a lot, so feel free to keep the version you want. Thanks again, and so on and so forth. Okay. No building houses XP grants gains. Okay. If you find jumping levels just by building feels a little bit too easy, try this mod. All it does is 0 the XP when using the settlement workbench. Okay, it's very straightforward. Dearest Anubis, best dog ever. Okay, renames dog meat to Anubis. Okay. Legendary Pip-Boy skins. Okay, I've wondered how long before something like this happened. For those who didn't check out the Creation Club mod video that I actually did, one of the Creation Club mods is actually a bunch of Pip-Boy skins, and it looks like some of the some of the Creation Club mods are sneaking over into the regular mods. Just be mindful, because I've got a funny feeling some of these might get took down. Some of them look like they're genuine colour schemes and stuff like that as well. But just be careful with some of the mods I'm probably going to come across today, because they are from the Creation Club. And I get a funny feeling that they're not entirely legit. Post-war workshop or DLC patch requires for the DLC for pretty much most of them, and okay, just a bunch of trash cans, nuclear world cash registry for outhouse. Okay, bunch of different stuff. Right, Shesry's loft, is that Shesry's? Shesry. Okay. This actually looks like a bit of a building I came across the other day. Something that was added to. Right, this is actually in a different location to where I came across it, but the interior must be something that a lot of modders can use, because it's very similar inside to a location I came across when I was doing my my explore around the new features in DC, in Diamond City. Basically, for this one, it's Shelley's loft apartment adds a fully completed and decorated three-level contemporary loft-style apartment with exposed brick walls, high ceilings, exposed ducting, and loads of character throughout. Features a huge living room with access to balcony, bobblehead display unit, a magazine rack, kitchen and working sink, stove, and labelled storage. A full pantry with custom labelled storage for all food and drink. Fridge full of custom labelled storage, two bathrooms, a bedroom with labelled storage, and a bed that grants you a well rested bonus. Attic space with chems and weapons workbenches and labelled storage for weapons and chems armour. Access to from the attic to rooftop terrace with views over the city. Power armor station. All storage is not set to is set to not respawn, so save it. So it is safe to use. Okay. The apartment building is just 2 doors down from Cabot House in Lewisburg Square in Boston. It is one with the actual door in it. Okay. Hello Noah. Okay. Nuka World. Okay, it just says hello Noah. Okay, that's not even gonna bother with that one. Another one from Oki. A clean and smooth Somerville Place. Somerville Place obviously is that house where there's a single father with his kids. It's pretty much down south on that one. So again, like most of the other clean and smooth, I'm not going to go through every feature, but it basically has removed all the trees, junk, and everything else from the surroundings. Settlement supplies expanded. Fixed all the trees, lights, and duplicate trees. Fixed one tree generating LOD visual error. Okay. Removed a bunch of other stuff. Okay, so yeah, this is more a settlement supplies. Well, as it says, settlement supplies expanded. It just gives you open to a bunch of different stuff that you might not necessarily get the rest of the time. What? Fire caltrops. Craftable with science and poo. This mod adds a new caltrop that has a bit of flame added, more stagger and more fun. Okay, requires the DLC for Harbour. Portable nuker jetpack. Added wearable helmet from hazmat suit as well, and basically straightforward as you can get there. Somewhere on the shelf of a super duper marked a stolen military item sale. Experience a different gameplay by flying around the Commonwealth. No fall damage, ballistic weave. Okay, I don't believe the bit about fall damage because I've seen other ones that say that, and then you still go splat when you start going sky high with them. Hangman's Alley fast travel marker. Straightforward. Clean and smooth Sanctuary Hills again, like the rest of the clean and smooth stuff by Oki. You've pretty much got to start off with a completely barren settlement, and you can pretty much do whatever you want with it. As you can see from there, there's no houses, there's no pre-war houses. You pretty much just build whatever you want then. A post-war workshop. Again, a little bit of just extra stuff for you to use from like pre-war stuff. I'm guessing a couple of post-war stuff as well. Oh, this is post-war, sorry, I do apologise. I thought it was going to be pre-war as well, but yeah. Post-war items from trunks, you name it, all the way down. There's a lot of stuff here, which I'm not going to go through all of it. But again, if you are into settlement building, then there is quite a lot of stuff there for you. Hellfire power armor, and thank you very much, Shelley Lewis. Just in the comments in the section. He cloned the workshop NPC, gave them something, and made a grenade beacon craftable to spawn. Must have the CCHFPA for this mod. Okay, I'm gonna thing here. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, what this is one of the things I was actually on about, in the fact that there is stuff coming over here from the Creation Club. The Hellfire Power Armor is definitely 100% one of the things that was actually featured on the Creation Club mods. So again, expect this to probably get either investigated, took down, or whatever. Just be careful, because this one is definitely 100% a Creation Club mod that is on there at the moment, and it's one of the ones I actually covered, so just be careful. Clean and smooth again, red rocket truck stop. I do apologise for right. This one again by Oki. Again, straightforward. He's cleared all the rubble, debris, and everything else that's been around it. You can get, if you do want to put a wall up, I recommend probably mixing this mod with the pre-walled settlements, because then you will get the wall all the way built around it as well, and the door is pretty much where the rocket is actually facing on that bit there. Let's see. NPCs are Morgan. Okay. Workshops renamed, and the CC Morgan spacesuit is added to them. Okay, this again is an Invoker Grey. Okay, Invoker Grey is taking all of the Creation Club mods, it seems, off the thing. The CC Morgan spacesuit is again another Creation Club mod. So I don't know how he's managed to get these in there, but expect these to be either took down or something instead. Must have the Creation Club content. Okay. Spec Ops supply drop. This requires the Far Harbor and the Nuka Worlds. This mod adds a couple of new fun items to the game. Items are located in a trunk outside of Vault 111 elevator platform. Ultra Stim meds that remove all rads, cure all addictions, and restore all lost health. This can be crafted at a chem station and has been added to a level list, so it pops up randomly in medkits throughout the game and on NPCs. The Doomsday outfit features heavily overpowered stats and the Spec Ops AK style rifle. Big game rifle for taking down those big trophy monsters to hang on the wall as well. Club, another one. Okay, yeah, Invoker Grey again. Workshop NPC have the Creation Club horse armor. Okay, this again is another one from the Creation Club. One thing I did notice, but I didn't see the first time, it says here on the comments as well that you must have the Creation Club horse armor. So I don't get what the point of this is if you're gonna download this mod, really. The horse armor will then appear on NPCs as well. Okay, I'm a little bit skeptical on these. Again, another one by Invoker Grey. This again is a Creation Club mod, as you can see right there. Chinese stealth armor, GOG mode for this one. Weight is 0. Okay, 999 armor, 100 resistance to all damage types. Must have the community. Yeah, you must have the Creation Club Chinese stealth armor for it to work. Okay. Club Chinese stealth armor for NPCs. If you want to dress all the NPCs in the same armor, I'm guessing. Unofficial DLC Project X milestone 36. Okay, an updated mod, should I say, to one that's already out there. Rebalance weapons and armor damages again. Requires DLC for everything. Mod description. Okay, not really much on that one. iBot turret for PlayStation 4. A construct the Creation Club's modular military. Is that? Yeah, by Invoker Grey again. So if you want to create the backpack again, it says here that you got to download the backpack anyway, so I don't quite get the point of some of these. Finch Farm and Grey Garden overpass lifts. Okay, so this will basically add the lift into the settlement, so you don't basically, if you want to get up there, it's already preset for you, and you don't have to build a massive tower just to get up to the overbridge. Dearest Zeus, best dog ever. Okay, just another dog rename for dog meat. Posters of the Commonwealth. Okay, so if you want to find scattered all over the Commonwealth, and this will add it into your settlement decorations. Master difficulty, straightforward really. Sets outgoing player damage and survival to 0.5 times and keeps incoming enemy damage the same. You'll be dealing the same damage as very hard difficulty, but the enemies will retain the damage from survival default. Modular military backpack, let me guess, invoke grey, yeah. Modular military backpack ×2. This, as I mentioned before, is a Creation Club item. This mod makes the backpack weightless, ×2 armor, and all buffs. So, okay, you must download the mod from the Creation Club, and this will just add a mod to it, which makes it have different stats. Onyx paint, okay, another one which is from the Creation Club. The Onyx, or however you want to pronounce it, paint job for the power armor. Very hard difficulty multipliers, dog blockage. Pip-Boy Chrome, another one from the Creation Club. As I said before, most of these mods, they're all on the video I did last week. Camo paint job for it, legendary steel version. Okay, a mod update to the Keep Radiance in the Commonwealth. I've been over this a few times, but basically, if you've ever had the problem where you're working for the Brotherhood, the Railroad, or even the Institute, or anybody, and they send you off on one of the repeatable missions, the Radiance, and they send you off to Nuka World if you've already downloaded that content. If you haven't got the content, then it won't send you there. But if you've got Far Harbor or Nuka World, very often one of the repeatable quests to get X item will send you off to this area that's far away. This basically will prevent that from happening, and it'll keep, if you're getting a quest off somebody in the Commonwealth, and it'll keep the mission in the Commonwealth. It won't send you out of the area, because if, as many people know, the second you go to Far Harbor, you're pretty much thrown into a quest line. You don't have to complete it, but you have to complete the first bit of it before you can really move anywhere. And the same with Nuka World. When you first arrive at Nuka World, you have to go through the Dungeon of Doom kind of thing, so this prevents all that. Silent Stealth Field, okay. Fairline Hills Estate Settlement. Turns the Fairline Hills Estate into a settlement, which you can pretty much see there. This is the one, if you remember, that has all the zombies scattered about, and probably some Yogwai in the middle area. Okay, no details on that mod. Simple Green Seasons, again, this is an updated mod, and it basically just allows you to pick what colour scheme you want to have for various seasons of the game. If you want to have it as winter, spring, summer, and so on and so forth. Pre-war preparation, been over this a few times. Jetpack, no AP or fusion core drain, so you can just pretty much have your power armor on indefinitely. Neutron grenades. This seems to be pretty new. This mod is small and simple. In the grenade section of your chemistry workbench, you'll find a new item. The neutron grenade is expensive to build, but very impressive in use. Quiet and incredibly deadly within the kill radius of a baseball grenade. The tactical significance of the weapon is that it is a guaranteed kill, providing you are accurate, with a greatly reduced risk of detection. Golden Gun, just a recolor paint scheme for another weapon in there. A ammo crafting workbench. Is that for cheat edition? This version of the ammo crafting workbench mod allows you to freely craft ammo with no materials. None of the recipes have perk requirements anymore as well. This will allow for infinite ammo and infinite experience gain. Okay, I'm going to put down the favourites, because that is something that always annoys me, having to run out of a certain ammo, especially when you find a weapon that you like. Okay, bar from Cheers, and I'll quickly tell you here that girl that you can see there on the counter and in the chair is definitely from the PC version or the Xbox. That is because of the hairstyle. Here is the restored version of the Prost bar, which can be found in the northwest of Swan's Pond, which is actually a recreation of the bar from the iconic sitcom Cheers, if anyone didn't know. This location is fully restored and can also be scrapped and decorated. Enjoy the making of the video here. Okay. I'll give it a thing. I did see Cheers when I was younger, and it is pretty good, I must admit. Not perfect, but they have got a lot of little eccentricities in there, including the Last Order's bell, which you can see there hung on the wall, and the ceiling fans as well. So yeah, good job on that one. Daddy's Fury. What? Behind the blue house in Sanctuary is Vault 95 trunk left for you by your father. He's a bad guy, but he left you some really sick stuff. Okay. No details on them. And yeah, if you ever get these like ... dash kind of thing, they're usually in another language, so it's not really worth opening them. Haunted Vault, sorry. Vault 165. I have covered this before in past videos if you want to go and check that one out. Unlocked presets. Added presets of the random encounter character art to the end of the male preset list. Okay. Unlocks presets, adds 500 additional presets, 176 female and 324 male presets to the character creation screen, drawn from existing NPC looks within the game, within the base game of Fallout 4. This includes the looks of unique individual companion faction leaders and personalities like Magnolia, May, McDonald, etc., and those for some generic NPC settlers, gunners, Minutemen, etc., etc. Okay, so if you just want to have an easy way to start off with some preset faces, you can see that Magnolia is the one in the background, and you've got a couple of different stuff on there. Guarantee I wouldn't say that's really Kate, but it's a little bit like it. The guy in the back is Barbroth, the bar owner in Diamond City, and obviously a Maxon kind of style there as well. Anyway, companion weapons are customizable, straightforward. GVG minimum, what? Okay. A more petite, gorgeous Vault girl, just to be honest, it really doesn't make that much difference. Amazonian version. Okay, so if you want to look like a Amazonian, wow. Okay, that's stocky. Pitch black knights. Okay, this experimental mod is supposed to make knights pitch black. Some correctionals might be needed since he can only use his PlayStation 4 to verify this version. This will be part of his Nightmare Creatures pack. Creatures even. Weapon realism. Okay. Reasonable settler limit increase. So yeah, if you're tired of only having 20 settlers, this will probably increase it. With the limit increased to 20 rather than the insane and harmful number, this can be thriving settlements and not worry about potential crash. Okay. Commonwealth weather overhauls. Moddable robot settlers. Sniper pack. Basically, again, I know I go over it at the same time over and over again, but instead of downloading all these weapon mods when you don't really need to, download a mod called Legendary Modifications, and you basically let you create any legendary weapon with any legendary perk on it, whatever you want. Wedge's power armor variants. Clean and smooth outpost Demonja even. Again, Bioki, and if you want to basically start off any of your settlements with a clean slate, basically, then this one's for you. Again, if you want to have it pre-walled, I recommend combining this one with pre-walled settlements. Barge City Settlement, no PlayStation 4. Okay, is it going to be any screenshots? No, unfortunately, so you don't get my attention. Sunken Treasures. Scavenging on the land adds 5 unique underwater finds that follow a 5-part story. 4 have distinct distress pulse beacons, and the first one is located north of Vault 111 by a certain trade and his shack and pond area. Okay, placed all kinds of loot and gear in most bodies of water. Look for the wrecks and other junk at the bottom as well. Okay, so basically just a little extra something if you want to do it. Special weapons, PlayStation 4 version, water overhaul. Okay, so if you're looking to have a bit of a water texture overhaul, then this one might be for you. Overhauls water the base game, Far Harbor and Nuclear to make it clean and clear. Clean and smooth again for Oberlin Station. This Oki guy has really put his time and effort into these. So if you're looking to not have all the cleanup job, you will still get all the bits, by the way, that have been cleaned up in the settlement workbench. So it's not like you have to take things there or immediately set a trade route up just to be able to begin work there. Basically, as I said before, on every single time, he's removed all the foliage and all the stuff that can be removed from the game area. He's also added a couple of different stuff in there to start you off as well. Sanctuary Hills SP rebuild. Fixes issues with other mod. Again, this is an old mod that's just been done. But if you do really want to start off Sanctuary Hills proper, then I recommend Oki's one for Sanctuary Hills, where it just flattens the whole place and you can just build whatever you want then. Cheat Room for PlayStation 4, Legendary Modifications. Okay, this is the one I was on about. So yeah, if you want to make your own legendaries on power armor, weapons, or regular armor, then this is for you. I haven't checked it out yet on the robots, the robot creator, the Automatron workstation. I mean, so when I do finally get around to that, because I have, if you follow my modded gameplay videos, I have actually uploaded the last of the story content today, as far as the vanilla base game actually goes. Next week, or should I say next upload day, which will be on Monday, I'll be actually doing a live stream or recorded video where I'm actually doing do what I said I was going to do a long time ago, and that's going to focus on a couple of videos on settlement building, which will continue the video count on the modded gameplay. But I'm going to spend 2 videos just doing settlement building. I'm still deciding on like a place, but I keep going back and forth between a couple. The first thing I'm going to the Rush settlements out is something I wanted to do for a long time, and I'm just going to build my house. I'm going to try and put bookshelves where I've got bookshelves, settees where I've got settees. The only thing I won't be able to put in there, obviously, is terrible two whingy children. So yeah, I'm basically just going to build the house probably a little bit bigger to be able to fit all this stuff in, so the dimensions of the house probably won't be exactly the same, but I'm going to try and, even though I live in a terrace like house, which if you don't know what that means, it's where it's like a series of houses all connected on with one another. So where I actually live in something like that, I'm actually going to just basically take the house and cut it to just like my house, find a location, build multiple floors and stuff. I may even add some extra stuff in the attic, which I don't have up there because it's just, at the moment, it's just a junk dumping area. So yeah, I'm going to do that, build my house, set it out as best as I can, and hopefully it'll look pretty good. And then from that point on, I'll save that as like my first video, and then in the second video I'll try and build some other stuff within the settlement, whether it be a castle wall around the outside or just basically go nuts and have a bit of fun with it. Okay, moving on to the next one. Choose your own perks. Again, this is another one which I have, and it's really good to start off, or you can just go back to it at any time. It adds a perk locker, that little chest there, which you can see right outside of the elevator at Vault 111, and you Make sure if you're going to do this, that you read the books in the order that they come up from the top to bottom, because otherwise you won't get the benefit of the perks. Some of the perks, if you're not up to that level yet, you'll get the effect and you'll be able to feel the benefit of it, like if it's an armor mod or it makes you immune to bullets and stuff like that. You'll feel the benefit, but the star won't show up until you're actually at that level. And a couple of the mods, a couple of the perks, the star won't fill, even though you are still getting the benefit. So, because once you've filled up your strength, what's it called? Once you fill up all the strength, intelligence, charisma, and all them type of ones. Once all them are completely maxed out, it doesn't do anything to them. Those are still up to you to complete. It basically does the ones which are actually underneath those. They like Wastelander Friend and Lead Belly and everything else. I'll just max them out. Anyway, Overgrown Immersive Living Busty mod, been over this before, it just increases the breast size. Ultimate Cheat mod, Farm Plots, new character creation, Tag Heavy Weapons. Terrible Pit Boys Moddable Auto, what's that? Autos Stim Pit Boys, okay, so it automatically stims you. Terrible's Modular Military Backpack Patch, okay. Again, this one requires you to have had the Creation Club modular military backpack first, and then it just gives you a bunch of different buffs on it as well. ECO's base game core components. This one's been updated again, added several additional Pip-Boy paint color swaps. These again, I think he's took from the current stuff that's actually out there. So there you go. Again, Pip-Boy core paint jobs. Scarecrow's tweaks, requested by Scarecrow. Okay, New Beginnings, and it's just basically a mod that's been made for everybody. God Mode Hellfire Power Armor, new character creation, starting stats for wife and starting stats for husband. Okay, so basically it seems a little backward there. 19-year-old kid left Vault 111 as a more capable human being than the combat veteran and professional lawyer. Okay, the wife's starting stats with stats include 49 special points and the following perks based on her college and courtroom experience. You got a whole other bunch of different stuff there. And then for the husband as well, based on his military background, you've got a whole better starting bunch of stats. God Mode Horse Power Armor. Again, this is a Creation Club mod, so you need to download it first before you get whatever benefit there is on it. I'm not really going to go over them because, to be honest, I don't see the point really when the Creation Club ones are pretty much good to start with. Guaranteed most of them are just skin effects, but okay. New character creation for Melee, Thrifty, Medic, Lucky, Nefarious, so you want to pronounce it. Computer Science, Firearms, Infiltrator, Combat Crafting, Social Skills, and that's pretty much it. Oh god, nearly just pulled my PlayStation off the thing. Okay, so yeah, these ones, because I just skipped over them because I have been over them before. This basically, this mod recreates the tech skills from Fallout 3 New Vegas. With 3 perks instead of 3 skills. This file will add 3 inherent perks to the character, and then obviously you've got different ones depending on which playstyle you want to do. Next week I'll be covering, and it's probably not going to load at the moment because I've got a bunch of stuff going on in the background. So let's see. We went through crafting, we've been through creatures, we've been through environmental. I'm pretty sure we did environmental last time. So even if it isn't, if it was environmental I did on Skyrim, I completely lose track these days, then it'll either be environmental or it'll be Far Harbor mods for next time. So yeah, it could even be creatures, I don't know. You'll just have to wait and see. But I'm sure there's somebody out there who'll drop a line in the comment section and they'll correct me on that. They always do. So anyway, yeah, thank you very much for those who have tuned in. And thank you very much for those who are watching on the uh, live stream replay. Once again, don't forget, please like the video, support the channel, and I'll be rejoining you next week with one of those categories. I don't quite know which, and hopefully by next week there will be some more Creation Club mods as well. So thank you again for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and keep supporting that channel. Thank you very much. Bye.